A taste of Italy, a journey through its rich culinary heritage. Introducing pasta e fagioli, a dish that embodies the heart and soul of Italian cuisine. Pasta e fagioli is a classic Italian soup known for its simplicity and depth of flavor. It's warm, comforting, and full of flavor, perfect for any occasion. This dish has simple ingredients, yet they come together to create something truly magical. Imagine a creamy, savory broth that warms you from the inside out. Small pasta cooks directly in the broth, absorbing all the rich flavors. Tender beans add a hearty texture, making each bite satisfying and delicious. Each spoonful is a taste of Italy, a reminder of its culinary traditions. Pasta e fagioli translates to pasta and beans, a humble yet flavorful combination. It originated in peasant cuisine, where resourcefulness was key. This resourceful cooking used simple, affordable ingredients to create something extraordinary. The result is a dish that is both humble and delicious, a true testament to Italian ingenuity. Today, pasta e fagioli is enjoyed worldwide, bringing a piece of Italy to tables everywhere. It remains a symbol of Italian comfort food, cherished by many for its simplicity and heartwarming flavors. Gathering your ingredients. A shopping list for comfort. Let's embark on a culinary journey that promises warmth and satisfaction. Before we begin, gather these essential ingredients. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 small onion, finely chopped, 2 carrots chopped into small pieces, 2 celery stalks, chopped, 4 cloves of garlic, minced, and 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Don't forget 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes for a hint of heat. You'll also need 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes and 6 cups of chicken broth to create a rich base. 1 cup of small pasta like ditalini or elbow macaroni will add a delightful texture. Include 1 15-ounce can of cannellini beans, rinsed and drained, for added protein and creaminess. Season with salt and pepper to taste, ensuring the perfect balance of flavors. Grated Parmesan cheese is essential for serving, adding a savory finish. Finally, fresh parsley, chopped, for a burst of color and freshness when serving. Now, let's get cooking. Building the base sautéed vegetables for a flavorful foundation. Heat olive oil in a large pot. Use medium heat. Add chopped onion, carrots, and celery. Cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. The vegetables should soften slightly. Stir occasionally. This prevents sticking. Now add minced garlic. Also add dried oregano and red pepper flakes. Cook for another minute. Stir constantly. This releases the aromas of the spices. The kitchen will smell amazing. Section 4. Simmering the soul, tomatoes, broth, and the essence of Italian cooking. Pour in crushed tomatoes. Stir well to combine. Let the mixture simmer for about 5 minutes. This develops the flavor. The tomatoes will deepen in color. Next, pour in chicken broth. Bring the soup to a boil. Then reduce heat to low. Let it simmer for 15 minutes. This allows the flavors to meld. The aroma will fill your kitchen. Section 5. Pasta perfection. Cooking directly in the broth for maximum flavor. Add the pasta to the simmering soup. This method allows the pasta to absorb the rich flavors of the broth as it cooks. Stir gently to prevent sticking. Make sure to stir occasionally to ensure even cooking and to keep the pasta from clumping together. Cook the pasta according to package directions. Each type of pasta has its own cooking time, so be sure to check the instructions. It usually takes about 8 to 10 minutes. Keep an eye on the timer to avoid overcooking. Taste the pasta for doneness. Sampling the pasta is the best way to ensure it's cooked perfectly. It should be tender but still have a slight bite. This al dente texture is ideal for most Italian dishes. Cooking the pasta in the soup adds flavor. The pasta absorbs the savory broth, enhancing its taste. The starch from the pasta thickens the broth slightly. This natural thickening agent gives the soup a heartier consistency. This creates a more satisfying texture. The thickened broth clings to the pasta, making each bite more flavorful. It's a classic Italian technique. This method has been used for generations to create delicious, comforting meals. Section 6. Beans and balance. Adding heartiness and adjusting seasonings. Stir in the rinsed and drained cannellini beans. Let the soup simmer for another 5 minutes. This heats the beans through. It also allows them to absorb some of the soup's flavor. Now taste the soup and adjust seasonings. Add salt and pepper as needed. Remember, you can always add more, but you can't take it away. Taste as you go. Section 7. Finishing touches: Parmesan, parsley. and a drizzle of olive oil. Ladle the hot pasta e fagioli into bowls. Serve immediately. Garnish each bowl with grated Parmesan cheese. Sprinkle with fresh parsley. For an extra touch of flavor, drizzle with a little olive oil. This dish is best enjoyed fresh. Pair it with crusty Italian bread for dipping. Buon appetito!